First you dig your pan bed.
Right. And we'll do the deep trench one here. We'll be aggressive with this one. No trap.
Yes.
We have a different trap. This one doesn't have the right end on it.
We have a different trap.
Is that an end for like using cable?
Trap? Yeah, this is for a disposable. I can make one of that. I got.
Would you need a 4?
What's at the end of that one?
Regular.
Got one, Dad. All right. So.
Oh, did you bring a stake?
There's stakes in the back of the truck. So you dig your pan bed, and I start bringing the trench back, collect a little dirt as you go, fill your sifter without the clods, if you can. Some good black dirt.
So what's
Trying to make it look like something's been in here going like this.
Okay.
Suppose I need my little shovel before I get
Oh yeah, that's right here.
excited.
For the dirt hole, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. You put the stake right in the middle of where the trap goes.
And you start a little deep with your pan bed so that you can bury the chain, because we're going to add dirt to this.
Okay.
So we got regular rebar stake with a washer welded on it, and then we got that swivel in there. So they start tearing this up. This will swivel. Then you got a swivel here. We got a midway swivel, and we got a swivel here.
Okay.
We got 4 swivels all together.
So you got a lot
can't
of.
twist the chain up and bind it up and then chew out. Ooh, that's soft. So then you dig your hole. I usually dig it higher, but the ground's funky. So I'm gonna go real low. And you go as deep as you can go. As deep as the shovel will
They make an auger you can put on a battery grill.
Uh-huh.
It would work really slick for that.
You can just
That's the best thing to have.
get it right
Andy
out.
said he has one, we can't find it.
Thus is the problem when you got as much stuff.
He gets us all my Menards. What do they use those for, to plant bulbs?
Yeah, tomatoes.
Yeah.
In the garden center.
Yeah. That makes
They're in the
sense.
garden section.
Just put that on your cordless drill. Woo!
Yep.
You're done.
Oh gosh, that's hard.
And you're using a number 4 number 4 Duke?
Number 4, 4 coiled.
You added the extra 2 coils.
I changed them out. It comes with 4 coils. You can order them with 4.
Why did you change it?
I put different coils on.
Really?
Yeah. I put bigger ones on.
You don't think the ones on there were enough?
No. They were probably enough, but I wanted them for something else.
Oh, for beaver?
No, I was going to take them. They're a little bit small. So I was going to take the 4 coil that's on the original Duke, cut them in half because it's all one. Break them apart and put them on a number 2 or a 1 3/4, and make like a really nice 4 coil kind of bobcat trap or something.
Yeah, or coon trap, bobcat, fox.
Something a little smaller than this that was still 4 coil and could get up out of the dirt. Okay. But then I modified these. New chain, night latch.
Check out the night latch, Brian. Watch this.
So you mess with your dog, change the pan bolt, put a night latch on it.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
So right there I know I have 4 pans, or 4 pounds. Then my pan's real flat.
Right.
You adjust all that, make it real flat so that everything lays in there real nice. And then I put a little sheep's wool underneath the pan so that it keeps the...
And what keeps them from thinking that's sheep wool, something to dig up? Because
Well,
that
they don't
smells
see
like a
it.
sheep, don't it?
No, I don't know.
Or is it not real wool?
No, it's wool. It's straight wool.
Just been washed maybe, or it's
They
neutral?
don't ever seem to smell it.
Well, there's probably so much odor coming out that hole, they don't pay
I
attention.
suppose if they tried to dig that up, they're running a pretty good chance of getting
Well,
caught
that's
too.
true. It's right in the pan.
Might not be a bad idea if they do kick it.
So then I make a little indentation for that chain.
Right.
Let the chain fall in there, and then add a little soft mud, dirt, whatever.
Put your gloves on.
And you do that so that you can bed the trap. So I like to offset this slightly. And I don't like the way I have this. That hole's too deep, too low. I'd like this whole trap to be lower than it is.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's gonna work. Because I'm gonna add a bunch of dirt, so it's gonna be okay. So then you bed your trap. So add dirt around the sides of the jaw. Push it in really nice. Don't use clods. And we should probably, because it's so cold, have a little bit of salt.
That keeps it from freezing up.
Spread salt all over everything as you go. Like we'd spread salt after we bedded it. Then we'd put more dirt around it, and on top of it we'd spread more salt.
Because of the moisture in the soil.
Yep, see all that moisture in the soil is gonna freeze eventually. It'll melt, and then it'll freeze again.
So you're actually just packing around the trap.
Around the trap.
You're not actually putting anything
Nothing on the
top.
inside yet.
Okay.
See, that's got
where
a
the
lot,
holes.
a lot of moisture. I try to stay off the dog. That's the dog right there. I try to stay off of that as much as I can. Just want to pack around the jaws. You don't want the trap to rock. You want to get it in there nice and solid.
So nothing that's gonna alarm a coyote or a
If they
fox
step
or
on the edge
anything.
of the trap, it won't
rock.
Yeah.
They can't. If they should be able to step on the jaw anywhere and not feel the trap move. That's why you bed it in there and just. And that's why we use a 4-coil. So when we're all done here, this trap has plenty of power to jump out of this hole.
Right.
bust through the crust.
Okay, cover hulls. So we still got our hole here. It's about right. It's kind of made a bump. You want the hole to be slightly higher than
You want to make the hole? Yeah, you do
And what kind of holes are these?
They're called Andy's cover hulls,
Okay.
but I don't know what they are. It's some
holes.
kind of nut.
Yeah. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen.
See, this is too wet, so I just do this. And
Wow.
I'll kick the clods
The
out.
holes keep the dirt off of the trap so they don't freeze down.
That's basically just disappeared.
Just disappear.
That looks like a pretty natural setting there.
No, it's supposed to. We'll make it better. So we try to make it look like something just dug this hole out. That's what we're thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, like something dug a hole and buried them. That'll have a coyote in it for sure.
That looks like a coyote's been digging there
That's
already.
what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then the more black you make on white or snow, the more eye appeal you have. So
Right.
kick that dirt all over the place, you know. Just don't put your hand back in the trap. So trap's hand is like right here.
Right.
And it's maybe a little, I'll probably put a little too much dirt on it because it's slightly raised, which we don't really want. Some guys will put like so right here's a walnut husk.
Uh-huh.
Might set one there and take a dirt clod and put a dirt clod here, something like that. So they'll step, they're not going to put their foot there or there, they're going to step somewhere in here
Right.
to start digging.
It's just natural for your eye to...
So you might, yeah, you're just trying to guide them slightly. You could put one back here, whatever. I don't do much with that because they're
Yeah.
going to work it. As long as you put the right stuff in it and you put enough of it, they're
So-
going to work it long enough to get caught.
It's not really like a box canyon, it's
Oh, you
more...
already got this ready, huh?
Yeah, it's ready to go. You just square it whatever you want.
So today we're using leftover Thanksgiving.
That puts out a lot of smell. You can probably smell it right now.
Yep.
It smells good to everything.
Yep.
And you shove that all the way in the back of the hole. Deeper the better. The longer they'll work it, the harder they'll work it.
The more they're gonna step down.
They're gonna think something's in there. And then what else we got in there? We've got some coyote land lure. That'll work.
Wow.
Hay Baker's coyote lure 500. got something. So that's a gland lure. A call lure basically to get them. That'll mess with them, get them coming in. Stick that in there so they get going towards the hole. And then
There's a
we're
pretty
going to
good
do a little
breeze.
bit of fox shearing.
Like a fox did this.
Yep. So Mr. Coyote's just gonna, oops. Ooh, that reeks. Oh, coyote just, fox just peed right on it. Covers our scent too.
Right.
There you go.
That's gonna cause a little competition, I imagine.
Oh, that reeks. That's gonna get them coming.
Okay, Brandon, you just got trapping lesson 101.
Yep.
Coyote set.
Coyote set.
Most popular coyote set.
Dirt hole, just a basic dirt hole. It's a dirt hole with a natural backer because there's a dirt clod right here, and I started with the dirt clod. So now they're not going to work the back of the set because it's more natural to come in from the front.
Right.
So sort of used a natural dirt clod as a backer.
See, like if he came down this way, he'd come down. He'd see this, and then he'd go around like
That's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
Because he can only work the hole from one side.
Right. He's got to get his hand
this.
down
He
in
can't
that
get his
tunnel.
nose in the hole unless he comes around.
Right.
And that's why you angle the hole back like I did, make it as deep as possible.
Yep. That's neat.
That could catch a fox too if it put enough weight on that pan. Got
All right.
4 pounds of tension on the pan.
Okay. Well, there you have it.